Hey, what's up? It's a motherfucking Fat Poppy, Slim Poppy podcast back again with Selena's dad. He just got done making all the kids sing Blue Moon again.
I completely forgot about that, but once you brought it up, yeah, I did that.
And yeah, Selena's dad is now doing TikTok because he's got a ring light. He's trying to get through these kids.
It's a RGB ring light. Nothing so slay like a pink ring.
It's a trip because I see like three of them. It looks like you have like one behind the other.
Yeah, the way it's fucking doing something right now is a trip off the glasses, but hey,
Yeah, man. Well, how you been, bro?
I've been chilling. Everybody had to get glasses like last month, just normal shit.
Oh, everyone, even little man?
Oh yeah, he needed glasses bad.
Is he going like cross-eyed or something? Because I heard that's a thing. They use glasses to stop kids from going cross-eyed.
Yeah, so when you're trying to focus, we noticed that when he was trying to focus far, like looked like one eye wasn't tracking like right or
Hmm.
moving the right way. So yeah, we went over it. And the doctor's like, oh yeah, he needs glasses, so and that will fix everything. He's just his brain's really trying to make it to the point where he could see.
But is it like real glasses where it's like they did something to the glass to make things less blurry, or is it just like I don't know, like reading glasses almost?
No, they're real glasses. He has stigmatisms. He has my mom's eyes.
Oh, okay. That
So
that that trips me out because now I'm wondering, how was your childhood? Like, were you never told that you needed glasses? Like, you went to eye doctors and they said nothing? Like, you good?
I,
Or
I
did
didn't go to the eye doctor.
so chances are you had the same shit and just never got treated until late in life.
Well, mine's a lot. He's gonna need glasses full time. Apparently, when I first got my first pair, I was told that I could probably wear them for a year or two, and it would strengthen my eye, and then I would never have to wear glasses again. But yeah, you get jumped by a group of Mexicans, then you like don't have glasses anymore, and you try
Yeah.
to go tell your mom you need a new pair of glasses, and she's like, "Nope, we're not doing that again."
Yeah, you should have protected them.
I was trying to
You
protect.
should have told the gentleman, hold on, let me put my prescription glasses in its protective case, and then we could resume our fisticuffs.
Your fisticuffs. Put them up. Put them up.
Yeah, for real. You fucking pull off a white glove and slap him with it.
That's fucking ridiculous. Yep, I just
Yeah,
have that in my front pocket of my shirt.
yeah.
But
Um,
I have a question for you.
shoot.
Um, so we all have heard about getting cold feet, and that's when, like, you're in a relationship and you're thinking about deepening the relationship and or
Mm,
you know getting into a relationship.
yeah.
Now, if you and your girl were talking about having a baby, and then you started second guessing having the baby, would that be considered cold skeet?
Mm, mm. The funny part is it's never really cold.
Speak
Yeah,
for yourself.
I
Got
it's like I
a
got that
portable
shit in the
fan.
fridge right now.
Got a portable fan on my balls at all times.
With mist.
I create it naturally.
Good. Yeah, that's for sure cold skeet. That yeah. But what happens? You just like it when you get cold skeet, does that happen during the act or
No,
or days
never.
before? Because I think it's more funnier if it's like right in the middle of like you get a cold sweat. You're like, I can't do this.
Oh, oh,
Oh
oh
no! Yeah,
no! I wasn't ready.
so it's like pulling out those little things that the doctors use for when you have to pee in a bag. The little rubber band.
I never peed in a bag, thank God.
Neither have I. I just because
Oh,
my
okay.
girl was pregnant, they had to put in like some like balloon in her and then pump that shit up. Too much?
I
all right.
wasn't
What's
there
your
for this.
next topic? Never mind. I didn't say
Peeing
nothing.
in a bag and blowing up a balloon in a human being is the wildest start to a podcast ever.
There's a
Oh,
term for it too. I feel like it's so simple, but I can't remember. Catheter.
okay, a catheter. Yeah, I don't know about a female catheter. I thought it was just the same and went into the urethra. I didn't think that you had a clown coming from around the corner who just
Uh-uh.
who walks in and makes you a fucking balloon dog, hands it to you, and then blows another balloon where it doesn't shine.
Well, yeah. Well, the one that doesn't shine goes in, and then on the other side to tie it off, he makes a dog or elephant or sword.
Or sport. He said, "You and your husband could fight later." What? Don't make it a small sword. I don't want him to be self-conscious.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? He has a lot of work between making catheters and then clowning and crumping.
And crumping. Gotta keep that shit alive, Tommy. You gotta
For real.
keep. Oh, Tommy the Clown is a doctor.
He's very territorial. Wouldn't let the doctor come in. It's like, this is my side.
Said, and if you want me to respect you, gotta battle.
For real.
Threw a
Takes off his
big ass,
shirt.
threw a big ass size 8 hat on the middle of the floor and just started getting down.
Yeah. Like, how's he move like that with the clown shoes? And how are the clown shoes like made out of Jordans?
Jesus Christ. And I'm not trying to be racist, but is that a clown wig or does he have an afro that he dyed? Ugh, I'm not gonna touch that one.
Would you do a multicolor little afro? Not like a
Uh,
rainbow, but like, just hit it up with like 3 or more colors, I'll say.
I guess I kind of did, but it wasn't on purpose. Like I used some temporary dye when I
Oh,
was, but it went from like dark blue to like a lighter blue, and then obviously my hair is black. But
mm.
yeah, so I guess kind of like I had tri-colored hair,
So you were looking like Roscoe Dash for a little bit.
except I was just rocking like the little curls. My hair looks like little fucking springs once it starts growing.
Yeah. I was thinking like you like had that shit layered of like, this side dark blue, this side white, this side silver, because cowboys and shit.
And shit.
You got you did the dye where it had, you know, Dak Prescott little number in the front.
Jesus Christ.
It's like
Well,
it's kind of similar to like how back in the day people would wear their jerseys backwards.
yeah, that was a thing. That was a fucking thing. It was such a thing that they sell like the t-shirt jerseys that they sell nowadays are all like made with the name across the front and everything like that. I'm like, this shit's nuts.
Were you part of that trend?
No, I kept my jerseys on frontward, believe it or not.
Mhm.
Couldn't say the same for my jeans.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
your
that helped.
wallet's right there, so you gotta have it in front of you at all times. don't want to get pickpocketed. But I couldn't join that trend, unfortunately, even if I wanted to, because I never had a jersey at
You
that
had a
age.
you had a couple of jerseys, but like I remember there was getting to a point in time where you just you didn't know to let go of a couple of jerseys. Like you were never
I
this
still don't. I still don't. They're still in my closet right now. I know what you're talking about.
like dog. You were never the biggest kid, but like you got this young ass. I mean, technically, it would have been in style like 7, 8 years ago during like the skinny jean hip hugger era.
Mhm.
But yeah, dog, you was rocking that with some baggy ass pants. Just complete like, what the hell is going on?
Bro, there's so many times I look back at my fashion life, and I was like, "Why couldn't no one help me?" I didn't know. But,
Shirt that's too small, pants that are too big.
yeah, I've literally had someone, like, just out of nowhere just be like, "Yo, why don't you, like, wear any clothes that fit you?" I'm like, "I am poor. That's why. I gotta make do with what I got." I'm
That
rocking the same Iverson jersey from, like, middle school.
Jesus Christ.
I actually well, that's what I was trying to get at. I didn't have, like, no real jerseys because I saw people with real jerseys. I got, like, the little replicas, that were, like, cheaply made.
Yep.
There was no stitching on it or anything like that. You could just
No,
tell they was mad fake, and I remember, like, getting a decent replica football jersey of, uh it was a Falcon one of Michael Vick, and I was so happy to get it. I was so ready to, like, show up first day of school and, just kinda, like, stunt, and my mom's just like, "Yeah, you just spent, like, your whole budget on that one jersey. We gonna take it back. We gonna get you these jeans. We were going to get you, like, a backpack." Like, a bunch of shit that got me no clout back in the day.
mom, I have a backpack. You don't understand.
I go dumb in my backpack.
That was a time
I
period.
go Stewie in my backpack.
That was a time period. You had to be there.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no reason. I don't think anybody who made the the baby Avengers backpack that I wore, I don't think anybody would have ever thought that there would be lubricant, weed, and Swisher guts, along with a notebook and a pen, all in that bag.
I mean, it's good that you had that because I I remember, like, back in the day, I tried to rock a Adidas all clear backpack. It's like, I can't get away with nothing with this backpack.
You got the clear backpack. Oh my gosh. I knew a girl that had a clear purse, and you know what she would do? She'd put a fucking piece of paper in the front.
Wow.
And I'm
I
like,
don't feel
why
like
don't
that works good enough. That's
it
not a good enough security system.
it worked because she's like, oh, I don't want the people to take away my cigarettes or whatever, whatever. And I'm like, all right, why don't you just wear your other purse? She's like, no, because this purse is cute, and I'll take the piece of paper out once I'm done with school. I'm like, okay.
Sometimes I put in different pieces of paper.
It was
I
always
got
paper. It
orange.
was always paper from school, so it's like some fucking note. Hey, just
Yeah.
letting everybody know, Tuesday is National Shamrock Day, so shave your pubes. Like, like the stupidest shit. But
Well,
so shave your
I
pubes.
I mean, I never knew that. I didn't get that memo. I had to grow them first. I couldn't participate. That's another thing.
Well, I live next to a fertilizer plant, so you know a lot of things are growing in my area. Get what I'm saying?
Look like moss.
Moss, I'm just not even gonna continue on with that. Just gonna stop.
Moist to the touch.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, and cut it off, bunched it up. I tried to like get creative with it. Like,
Add
like took
temporary dye.
I actually added yellow temporary dye to it. And I was like,
You
this
can
is
make it
cool,
look
but
like a gold coin.
it
It's the treasure
I
for your
thought so.
pleasure.
I thought so, but like nobody fucked with it. And they all were like frightened by it. So I was like, yo, like what can I do to make it seem not so frightening? So I ended up like just jamming my fingers and putting two holes in for eyes and make a smiley face. And Skrub Daddy has been very successful ever since.
That
So for y'all that don't know, the inventor of Skrub Daddy.
that is a thing, huh? It's
Yes.
like a sham wow or something like that.
Bro, you don't know oh god. Now I gotta complete the reference. Let me find a Skrub Daddy for you.
I thought you're like fucking up and you're like saying like your shit looked like a shrub, like
No,
like a little bush.
no. It looked like
Oh, scrub daddy.
those shits are amazing. I gotta admit. Like, no, fuck it. It's a shameless plug. That fucking sponge, it literally gets soft when it's hot. So that way, like you can,
Oh shit!
I know it gets wild, it gets deep, gets soft when it's hot, so you can scrub some shit. But like if you have some like rough shit that you need to actually like really scrub, when you put it under cold water, it like firms up almost like Brillo.
I mean, let me guess. It's at a Walmart in that as seen on TV section.
No, it's sold everywhere, and I went to Walmart for the first time in like probably a year last month, like 2 weeks ago. Walmart's fucking crazy, dog. So they went from not having any cashiers to
Mhm.
not having cashiers. Like the Walmart I went to,
Really,
all had just self checkout lines. There was no cashiers.
that's the trip. I haven't been in a Walmart in a minute.
I try not to go. And once I walked in, because my girl's been on this health kick, so like she's been getting these crazy frozen meals that actually look fucking great, but they're called Healthy Choice. And they didn't have a lot of options at the normal store, but of course, where has a lot of frozen food options? Fucking Walmart. So I went into Walmart, grabbed some of the food, saw a woman cursing out her 7-year-old child who was sitting in the cart facing her in the baby seat.
Hmm.
That was fucking different. Like this nigga's kicking her in her knees and shit. Just a tall, lengthy little fucking guy. And they're just in a shouting match and
Yeah,
this, and that. He said some shit like she said something, and I don't know all that he said, but I'm surprised he didn't die because I'm walking around the corner and she's like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and all I hear is, "That's why Dad's always right about you." I was, I was like,
That's why
what?
he left us. It was you.
My dad said if there was room in the car, he would save me too.
He said you made him and the Scrub Daddy soft.
That's fucking terrible.
Wait, so how old was this kid?
He was fully speaking words. He was probably,
Or
no, way older than that.
7.
I'm pretty sure he was 7 years old.
He's like, and one other thing. I told you to sign me up for Andrew Tate's class.
Oh shit.
He already told me not to respect you.
Look at you, basic bitch. That water's still just like your fucking brain.
Andrew Tate was right.
Yeah.
Women are living off of what men built. Everything we use is what men built.
I was fucking dying the other day because like those Andrew Tate videos still are circulating again,
Oh yeah,
and
they ain't going to die for a while.
he fucking was talking to his brother, and he's like, "Oh, you fat fuck! That's why I bought a cookie company and named it after you." And he tried to say that Tate's cookies were something that he made. I was like, "I'm sorry, sir, but as one fat nigga may know about my cookies." And this brand has been around for as long as I can remember, because I remember going to the corner store and these niggas would be getting the grandma's cookies. Or if
Mm,
you went to a nice liquor store, they have the Mrs. Field cookies.
yep.
But nah, man, sometimes they have those Tate cookies.
But which one's your favorite though out of all of them?
Um,
Because I feel like Mrs. Fields is good if you go to the actual Mrs. Fields
yeah,
place, but I don't know about the prepackaged.
nah, it's not it. It's not it. It's like when you go to the fucking store and you buy the Taco Bell nacho cheese that tastes nothing like Taco Bell nacho cheese. It's just
Yes.
it's not it. It's disappointing. But
I feel like that's another thing you're highly educated on is nacho cheese. Like
yeah,
I gotta hit you up next time. I feel like, picking some up because my girl's been kind of craving was it pretzels? And she likes dipping in the nacho cheese.
that shit's fire. But
Which one's your favorite of the cookies, the prepackaged ones?
gotta be fucking Pepperidge Farm.
That's a
Gotta
real
stuff my
fucking
fucking
cookie?
face with Pepperidge Farm. I'm pretty sure it's the one that's in like the fucking paper bag.
Okay.
The, yeah, I think that's it.
The white bag, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are fire.
yeah, those have to be it.
Okay, yeah. I thought you was going to say like, I don't know, Chips Ahoy or Oreo or some shit.
I'm not going. I will if you really want to talk about the struggle.
Oh boy.
I do very much so enjoy those fucking big ass brick wafer cookies that you could get for $1. Man,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was so fucking poor, dog. Oh my god. I'm like, yo, I didn't eat dinner last night because I didn't have enough money. But I'm going to school today for the fact that I can go get lunch. And on top of that, I have 64 cents. So I could go buy my ass a big brick of those fucking cookies from the corner store for like 50 cents. And I might wow out. I might get the Neapolitan pack.
See, what you could do is just go to school and try to trade up. Trade up the wafer cookies for like, I don't know, uh some chips. And trade the chips for like a drink and trade the drink for like a decent entree.
See, no, that's not how it went. Because I went to the fucking whatever they call it, high school. So literally, the highest that you could get, well, no, I'm just gonna put it like this: the kids were only eating chicken noodle, like top ramen. Like literally, if everybody in my school, if they brought their own lunch, it was like cup of noodle
Mm. I've
all
seen
day,
people bring the actual
every day.
package, knowing damn well they ain't going to put in water. They just break that shit up and eat it straight up raw.
I've done that shit, but I actually cooked it. I'm like, nigga, I have this Tupperware, throw that shit in, but man,
Bro, like
that was about it. And
knowing you, if you could have, your ass would have been the only kid trying to cook up the fucking ramen and trying to like chop up some green onion. Like, yo, just throw a little bit of this, crack a little bit of some egg beaters.
bro, let me tell you something. So at this school, they didn't have a cafeteria. We
Hmm.
had two microwaves in each classroom. When we got our frozen food, we would have to like microwave it, and it would come with like, a sandwich or a hot pocket or whatever, the apple, and like some of those fucking Teddy Graham things that we used to get. So we had that in a toaster. So my ass would literally be over here. Everybody's just got literally a pile of fucking these sandwiches in there, in the wrapper, all the shit. My ass is over here deassembling everything. I took out the fucking buns, threw those bitches in the toaster, threw the fucking chicken patty in the microwave for a little minute. Then after I was done, I was like, I can't have a soggy chicken patty. So I picked up that patty and I put that bitch in the toaster. And it worked and it was fucking great. And that was my new shit. Everybody was like, dog, why when you bite your chicken sandwich it sound crispy? I'm like, because it fucking is, sir. It fucking is.
For real. There are so many times you've just like put me on game.
Oh man, I had the fucking mozzarellas, the string cheese. I was like, you know what? What if I rip this
Oh,
apart and put this on my chicken sandwich?
oh man,
I
he's
was like,
crazy. He's fucking nuts.
bro. And then I realized, wait, this is just mozzarella cheese. Fuck yes, I'm putting this on my sandwich.
It's like the next day he brought a little bit of his own homemade Italian sauce. Try to make chicken parm sandwiches.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I
Like,
went.
does he have parsley flakes? God damn, this kid is fancy.
Why does he keep it in his pencil holder?
Yeah.
But he ain't got no pencils.
This kid don't belong here. He's not like the other kids.
Yeah, dog. The fucking struggle is real.
Yeah.
I learned shit. It's the stupidest shit. Like, cup of noodles don't need to be hot to cook.
Mhm.
I really struggled to realize that one. One day I was like, dog, we don't got the fucking microwave was working at school. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put this fucking water in here and I'm gonna hope
I'm gonna
that
pray
shit
on it.
that shit rehydrated. And then I learned if you keep that shit in long enough, those fucking noodles will expand something crazy and then it will like be a fulfilling meal. So yeah, I've definitely done my fair share of hood rat shit as far as food goes.
Yeah, that's nuts. But it makes sense that it gives me kind of insight for when I order ramen. They always have the noodles outside of the broth if like you get delivered because they don't want that shit to overcook or overexpand. But yeah,
Yep.
that is nuts, bro. I remember back in the day when we was kids, like thank God for the internet because I'll always remember that one time when I was visiting and you was like, dog, we gonna make some sweet and sour sauce. I was like, how are we gonna make some sweet and sour sauce? We don't got nothing like that in here. And you're like, dog, we gonna make some sweet and sour sauce. We got some cornstarch. We got some ketchup packets. We got this, and that. By the time everything was said and done, and let me tell you, I was doubtful from the beginning. I was like, bro, look at this shit. This shit is watery. Like, I am not sticking no chicken nugget in that watery ass concoction you building. But once it was all said and done, I tasted that shit. I was like, oh my God, God, this shit right here.
That spoon
This
on
is
X
better than motherfucking McDonald's. I don't need no McDonald money no more. I just need my cousin
that spoon on X Games, man.
for real. Throw this bitch on some chicken with mozzarella on it. It's gonna go stupid.
So let me keep about a dime back of this. I'm gonna take this home for our sexual pleasures after the balloon blowing.
Bro, it was those moments where you kind of showed me like just going the extra mile like makes such a difference. And then I just took that and ran with it for like just about every meal that I have. It doesn't matter what I'm having. It could be something as simple as having a sandwich. I'm like, I'm throwing so many different things on the sandwich and going the extra mile. Where my girl for years would give me such a tough time of like, oh, you're too high maintenance. You want this, you want that, you want it toasted, you want
Oh, you want it
ingredients,
toasted? How
you
dare you?
want you want seasonings and shit. And it's like, and then, as of late, past couple years, she's like, yeah, you changed me. I can't just have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It has to be on the cinnamon raisin bread, buttered and toasted. It's just like uncrustable, but better.
Uh, my son literally did it up yesterday. So I cooked him 2 slices of bacon,
Mhm.
got off most of the grease, but left still a little bit in there to cook with. And then I threw an Uncrustable on there and grilled it up for him. This boy was in fucking heaven. He's just fucking hilarious because he takes a bite and he'll look up at you and just be like, I like it. I'm like, okay, son. He literally ate like he's at the age where he's just doing psychopath shit. So like he has this fucking sandwich, right? And
Mhm.
ate it from the top.
Yep.
So afterwards he's like got this little flap of fucking like bread. And then he's like wondering how he's gonna eat it. But then he decides, you know what? I'm just gonna bite into the jelly and peanut butter and call it and get peanut butter all the way up to my eyeballs.
Yeah. I mean, kids are crazy, bro. The When you brought that up, immediately my mind was just taken back to a couple days ago where you say psychopath shit. Let me tell you about some psychopath shit. My daughter saw me eating some Pringles, pizza Pringles, and she loves chips, and she was already eating herself, and she decided to mix her 2 meals or get my chips and mix it with her meal. You wanna know what she did? She dipped the fucking pizza Pringle in yogurt and ate that shit. It's like I was just mouth agape, just I didn't know how to react. I was like, "Does that even taste good?" She's like, "Yeah."
Is
Like,
that poison? Did you just concoct
you don't give a
Utonium?
shit, bro. I seen her put popcorn in her yogurt. I've seen
Yeah.
her do all types of weird things. I think she gets that from my sister because my sister would pour Tampico juice on her ham sandwich, and she said that
I remember seeing her do that. I was like, that shit is weird.
I was like
Coming
I'm
from
like,
me
"Does that
too.
taste good?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm just doing it so that way no one asks for a bite or, like, want what I'm having. I'm
Yes.
like, "No one was thinking about your food." Like,
No.
I was getting chips.
No. And I learned at an early age, you don't fuck with people's sandwiches in your house.
Nah.
Because I remember one day, I think your dad was going to go to work. Something happened. He didn't go to work. Probably got called off. Whatever. Like, and he still had his lunch ready for the following day, but obviously he didn't go, and we were all enjoying the weekend together. But he's like, "Hey, you guys, I got 2 sandwiches. You guys can have them." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So he's talking up. He's like, "Oh, I got the good this meat and yada yada yada. It's a good sandwich." We're like, "All right, cool." So we go into the refrigerator, grab these sandwiches. I take a bite, and I instantly regretted just being birthed. Like I was just appalled. The mayonnaise to just anything ratio was so fucking absurd. And I'm like, I don't hate mayonnaise, but I'm not a huge fan of it. And you're like, yeah, I like mayonnaise, but no, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah. My dad is nuts with the fucking mayonnaise.
I was like, dude, what the actual fuck? My ancestors were screaming.
For real. It's like the scene from Undercover Brother. Every time. Extra mayonnaise, please, and you hear the little sound effects.
Fucking nasty, dog. Like, it's to the point where I know he didn't apply that with a fucking knife. Like, he had to have used a spoon to scoop up as much mayonnaise as he fucking did for that sandwich. Holy shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Pops. Hopefully he's calmed down. At least he didn't do that with Miracle Whip. He hates Miracle Whip.
Everybody hates Miracle Whip.
I've met some people that like it. It's
Bro, the fucked up part is even on Miracle Whip commercials, they'll be like, you either love it or you hate it. And there's people fucking like, mmm. Like, what the fuck type of commercial is this? Dead ass, Google that shit. The Miracle Whip commercial is fucking sad.
yeah, it's facts. Bro.
They don't even try to appeal to everybody. They're like, you might like it. That's their campaign. Miracle Whip, you might like it.
It's aight if you think it's aight.
Miracle Whip, maybe you'll have this in your house. Like, fuck, man.
Yo, we got like a minute 45. Let's get into this playlist real quick.
All right, so let's go.
I'm gonna go with Grown Shit by Mac Dre, just because I'm feeling nostalgic today. Shit is amazing. One of his better songs as far as like showing how you could add personality to your raps, because that's a big factor for me. It's like you could be lyrical miracle, but if it just sounds like you're trying to spew out as many syllables as possible, it loses life. And that's what Mac Dre always was good at, like adding personality to his shit.
Yeah, I get it. So I'm gonna go with RBL Posse. Bounce to this. Just another Bay Area classic. Since we're staying in that vibe, it was cool. It's dope. It's definitely got an old school feel. But anyways, it's been another episode. Y'all can follow us on all of our socials. Yet again, another episode of the Fat Poppy Slim Poppy podcast. Get that balloon out of there.
Hey, Infamy, I know you out and about trading your Cadillac converter for some dick right now, but hit us up. We need you back on the pod. But until then, Fat Pop's going to add some seasoning to his toothpaste. So we out.
Peace.
These kids.
These fucking kids.
I tell you. All right.